This here is the Man with the Golden Arm by Nelson Auburn. Back in 1982, I paid $3 for the speed-up version, 1949 edition, place in Evanston called Bookman's Alley. A few friends were talking about the movie rather, with Sinatra and Kim Novak. And I mentioned the book, and that even if you're familiar with the book as well as the film, you really have to live in the city, in Chicago, around Division Street, or have known Division Street back in the 50s and 60s. It's all gentrified now. And so I'm going to maybe split this up into a secondary YouTube, because the one I tried yesterday evening wouldn't go through. So here we go. Epitath to the Man with the Golden Arm by Nelson Auburn. It's all on the wrist with a deck or a cue, and Frankie Machine had the touch. He had the touch and a golden arm. Hold up, arm, he would plead, kissing his rosary once for help, with the fader sweating it out. And zing, there it was, Little Joe, or Ader from Decatur. Double tray the hard way, dice be nice. When you get a hunch, bet a bunch. It don't mean a thing if it don't cross that string. Make me 5 to keep me alive. Tell 'em where you got it and how easy it was. We remember Frankie Machine and the arm that always held up. We remember in the morning light, when the cards are boxed and the long cues racked, straight up and down like the all-night hours, with the hot rush hours past. For it's all on the wrist with a deck or a cue, and if he crapped out when we thought he was due, it must have been that the dice were rolled, for he had the touch, and his arm was gold. Rack up his cue and leave the steerer's hat. The arm that held up has failed at last. Yet why does the light down the dealer's slot sip soft as light in a troubled dream? A dream, they say, of a golden arm that belonged to the dealer we called Machine. And that's, again, from The Man with the Golden Arm, Nelson Auburn. Died in 1981, just a few days, actually, after I had read Bottle of Milk for Mother, a short story that then became a part of the novel Never Come Morning. And again, I'll talk a little bit more about that on my next post about Nelson. And he split Chicago. He went to Sag Harbor, New York, because you can only have a love-hate relationship with a person, a city, a place for so long. It's been quoted before, and I think one of the better lines that you could ever hear from Nelson Auburn was from his book Chicago, a City on the Make. And the line itself is, loving Chicago is like loving a lady with a broken nose, or loving a woman with a broken nose. And there you go. I'm going to stop this and load it up, and later on tonight or tomorrow, put up a new video. So again, signing out.